So this is my pick a card reading for what messages does Spirit have for you guys. So you've got your typical 4 piles to choose from. So you've got Chun-Li in the first pile, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in the second, Flash Symbol in the third, and Pascal from Tangled in pile 4. So without further ado, we'll see what messages Spirit has for you guys. So just pick a pile and click on the timestamp below. Okay, so this is pile 1's what message does Spirit have for you guys. So just gotta scroll through. And another postcard for Spirit End with on you guys as well. So the messages from Spirit straight off the bat is that they're letting you know that you are spiritually aware. You are magically strong. You've got that sort of intuition, that sense, that power, and that right next to it, you've got the Five of Wands, which means you're not alone in this. Not saying that you've got a coven, but you might have a group of friends circling or around you that support your decision to be this person of magic or of spiritual messages or something along those lines. So it's like trusting your instincts, listening to what Spirit says and what your guides are telling you. So you'll get the sense of saying, oh, I should be going this way or instead of that way, and then for some reason you always go that way instead of that first choice. So Spirit is telling you always take that first sense, not the one like, oh, I'm gonna go this way, just I think I should, you know. It's that trusting your instincts in your head. Don't second guess yourself, and you've got your guides and you've got your friends and everything like that behind you. So spiritually, Spirit wants to say that we've got your back. Trust your instincts. You guys are awesome. Excuse the glare. It's after dark, so I'm having to have my lights on for this one. Spirit also wants to tell you that you're a very emotional person. So you've got watery right next to bubbles. So you've got a lot of like emotions that you're either holding in or that you let out so frequently that it makes people feel super awkward. One or the other. But it's emotional. So watery is the first emotion, so it's a stronger emotion. So that is like emotion from anger or emotion from just comes out just suddenly. Then you've got your sort of like bubbles card here, which is that soft sweet emotion, like tears of happiness. This could be tears of anger, but you're very emotional in that sense. Is that not saying that you're going to cry at a drop of a hat, but you feel like you always want to cry at the drop of a hat. Spirit's telling me that is alright. Everything is better to go out instead of remaining in, and you have to let these emotions out, especially when you're like being such a spiritual type person. You need to just let go, essentially. So that is what they want me to tell you for that. And over here, following straight up, you've got reflect and mirror. So obviously it's the same sort of situation here, is that the Spirit's telling me that you guys like to reflect on everything. Like certain things will come across in your mind and they'll bug you or they'll nag you, and it's like, oh, I should have done it that way, or I should have done it that way. And it's that reflection of the past of, I should have done it this, I should have done that. You can't really change it. It's just you're kind of trapped in thinking, oh, maybe I should have done it that way. And that causes like a lot of like self-reflection, essentially. So you reflect and then you self-reflect. So that's all well and good. But at least you're aware, but don't dwell on it too much, because it can kind of distract you from what you need to do and what you need to be. And Spirit wants me to tell you that you're a very strong spiritual person, but you've got a lot of self-doubt and you need to get over that. Because over here, the mermaid and the turtle woman, an elder will teach you. So you've got someone in your little circle who is not saying older and wiser, but maybe they're got that sort of air of an elder about them, and that they will guide you through your little spiritual journey. End of the postcard. Sorry, just reaching over for it. So you've got postcard, and it says celebrate life. And on the other side, sorry, dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invest you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when desires come from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. And so this is what Spirit wants you guys to know. Right, and so that is group 1. Okay, and this is, group 2 for messages that Spirit wants to give you. Excuse my glare, it's after dark while I'm doing this one. Alright, you've got postcards of Spirit just up there. I'll read at the end. So, messages from Spirit, essentially, is the Knight of Wands. It's telling me that you guys like to rush into things, essentially. You don't, not saying you don't think things out, but you think them through, and then you're like, this is a great idea, let's do it. Slow down, just slow down a bit. Spirit wants to tell me if you keep doing things this way, that you guys are going to eventually have to give up something else in order to get what you need. So these first 2 cards here essentially just say it all. Don't rush into too many ideas at once, because you can't hold on to them all and something will have to be let go. It's one of those things that you have to kind of gradually lead into. And over here, message from Spirit for you guys, is because of this sacrifice and the rushing in card, you need to balance yourself. Spirit wants me to tell you guys is that you are currently out of balance on what you need in your life. So it's a lot of, could be balancing your finances, could be balancing a home life, could be just balancing small things like looking after the kids or babysitting a nephew. And that it's taking up a lot of this creative time for you to go out and do that idea that you've got in your head. So right now you need to balance yourself. You need to also keep this idea silent for now. Just for now, because it might have to be that one that you end up having to give up. But it is there, so it's just like balance and then keeping quiet about your ideas. And over here, what I call is, this is my little spirit card. So that is the stars watching over. So Spirit is watching and guiding and giving you that intuition, like, that you guys need right now. So they're telling me that they're watching, they're giving you that full circle of like energy so you can keep going and doing what you need to do. They're giving you that balance. They are there. And then you've also got like friend here of like that treating yourself. So even though you might have this idea and you know that if you keep up having too many at once and you have to sacrifice something, you've got like that sort of mate there that is just giving you that like support and balance and guidance that you need, sort of thing. And then we're ending it on Snake Princess, the Serpentine Path to Power. So I actually quite like snakes. They're absolutely super adorable. So it's not a bad thing. But yeah, this is what Spirit wants to tell you guys. And for your Spirit postcard, we have you are divine beauty. And on the other side, sorry, I have to do this so I can read it. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect mean everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spirit world there are consequences for every action on your behalf. Right now you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you're facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reach reverberations in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. So yes, so that is group 2 on what messages from Spirit for you guys are. Okay, and this is group 3 for messages of Spirit and what they want me to pass on to you guys. Right, so we're starting out over here. So the world is essentially Spirit saying that you have everything that you need right now. There are things coming up that you're like, oh, I need this, or oh, I need that. It's not a need that you actually need, essentially, if that makes any sense. You've got new things coming your way, and you want to prepare, and you want to go out there, and you want to do it. But for right now, you have everything that you need, and you don't need to go out and get the things that you want, if that makes sense. Because coming up right around the corner, you've got your Ace of Cups, which is that emotional new beginning. So it could be a new bond, a new friendship, new love, something new regarding emotions is coming in. So that is a good thing. So you've got the world right now. Everything's going your way. Everything is perfect. Don't second guess yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't go out there and spend frivolously on materialistic things that you don't really need, because you've got everything at the moment that you need and that you want. And with this new beginning of emotions, it's good emotions, not bad emotions. But yeah. The Spirit wants to also tell me that you're feeling like you're having, the fight sounds pretty obvious, that you are in disagreements with someone right now. Well, not really disagreements. It could be you're fighting but you're not fighting, because with the voice next to it, it means that it could be I want to say it's a silent fight. So there's nothing bad going on between you guys, but you're not essentially talking right now. And it's a struggle, and you're feeling like you're kind of being frozen out. It is not a bad thing, but at the moment, yeah, it is this a form of an argument without there being a verbal argument. And Spirit is telling me that it is okay. It's going to be a struggle, and you're going to feel frozen, and you're going to be sad. But you've got everything else that you need right now. This is just one little thing that's coming up that it can essentially change. Or you can just stop fighting with this person. Like, you could go out there and you can make that first voice sound and say, hey, don't know what's going on with you, are you okay, and or something like that. It's that, but you're struggling because you've got your own sort of issues going on at the same time, and it's like, who do you reach out first, only to be rejected, or maybe they're feeling the same way? It's something along those lines, but there's a fight of some sorts without there being a fight. It's confusing, but it's making sense in my head. I just don't know how to word it. But yeah, a disagreement at the moment. Spirit is telling me that you're disagreeing with someone that is close to you, someone that you could talk to about everything, and then suddenly you're just not talking. And there's nothing and no warning or anything. It just kind of happened. But yeah. And over here, something is about to end for now. So right now, I'm assuming that's telling you that the fight or disagreement is coming to an end. Sorry, that's my bunny rabbit. Just knocking things over. And then we've got your postcard here. So it says, with love. And on the other side, if I can get this. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels as if there is no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself by tending to yourself now. You're reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past but is essential for your well-being now. Say no. Or no, say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You don't have to explain. Just say no gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you very much. So yeah, that is you guys, and that is group 3 of messages from Spirit for you. Okay, so this is messages from Spirit for group number 4. You'll forgive my glare, having to do this at night. But I did my shoulder in earlier today, so I can't lift things very high. Right. So group 4, you guys start out with 2 wands. So page of wands is that you've got a new adventure coming your way. So a new idea, something. Messages of Spirit is telling you that you're planning something new and you're really passionate about it and you want to go in like full blown. And with the 6 of wands right next to it is that you're moving forward. You're planning this stuff, but don't plan it too fast. You need to slow down just a little bit because it will affect you essentially and yourself. Like I want to say like emotionally it's going to drain you guys. So group 4, you just be super careful. The ideas are amazing, don't get me wrong, it's just don't rush into them. Plan them out a bit more and make sure that you've got the right amount of support behind you, because right now it feels like you're lacking support and that you're going in kind of blind. But yeah, it's that. And over here, Spirit also wants to tell me, you guys, that something's happened that you kind of want to erase. So over here, you've got your erase and sleep card. So something's happened, like you've said something that you shouldn't have said, or you didn't say something at all, and you kind of just want to erase that entire section and like pretend it never happened. It did happen, and you are feeling a little bit like guilty about it, and it has been causing a little bit of sleep issues. So it's telling me that you need to just kind of move on, spend some time, do some meditation, and get that sleep back. What I normally do at night before going to sleep is I just envision the white light, and normally I'm out like a light, which is really helpful, because before doing that I could not get to sleep. I had everything from the day just buzzing through my head and I couldn't sleep, but that white light definitely helps me sleep, so I get that at night. So decent amount of sleep, because right next to it, lucid, which is also a sleep card. So you got sleep and lucid, so you definitely need that rest. You're not getting enough rest right now, you guys. So Spirit wants to tell me is that you need sleep, you need rest, or just a nap every now and again. But yeah. And on here, you've got Mirage. So you spent the moment, and given these ideas that you've been having in your head, you're finding that you're kind of daydreaming a bit more. Your head's in the clouds, thinking about this. It's got your attention, it's a plan, it's something that's happening and it's big, and you want to go out there and do it, and you're just picturing in your head all the ways that it's going to be received, all the ways that you can plan it out, how it's going to look. You're completely obsessed with how perfect this thing is going to be. Not saying it's not going to be perfect, it probably will be, because it's you guys that are planning it, and from all this... Oh, stop knocking that over, buddy. But it's going to be... Oh, stop. Don't eat them. It's going to be really good. And you're just going to be right in there with it. Yeah. And we end it on the Mermaid of Immersion, complete commitment. So this is telling me whatever this idea is that you guys are planning, is that you are right into it and it's going to be awesome. Anyway, I'm going to your little postcard, and on the back now, this will focus. You shine brightly. And then I'll read it. Don't eat that, bunny. Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts and as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty so you'll be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both of you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. So, this is you, group 4. And that is what Spirit wants me to tell you. And ending on this is what I had to put up with in the background. You, trouble, disrupting my tarot readings. What did you do with my tarot cards? This was in a nice, neat pile. Not anymore. Did she eat that box again? Oh well. Right. Thanks for watching, guys.